welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are focusing on this makeup look right here. Something really bit different. I have not like done something like, I have done colour but I haven't done like dark like purples, pinks, anything like that in a way. So I decided right, I'll sit down, go with the flow, do one eye off camera, then record the other one on camera, showing you guys how to create this. So basically I went back to like my old sort of routine when it comes to doing like dark grungy eyes the way they are today. I have done like my whole eye first and then moved on to the skin. I haven't done the skin and then under eyes, if you know what I mean. So I just decided I'll come on camera and show you guys like the new tips and tricks that I have been sort of doing. Just sitting down having a play, having a wee chit chat with you, just usual, you know me. So yeah, another thing that I actually did do today, and if you watched my client tutorial, I did a wing liner on the client, and then I also went in with the Jeffree Star like liquid lipsticks, and I sort of went round making sort of like the gay pride flag. I was really inspired by that, and I just used the I'm Royalty liquid lipstick from the Equality collection, and I just sort of went around the outlines of my black wing, and it really just makes it a wee bit more three-dimensional. It's hard to pick up actually on camera, but I can see it so much better in person, so let me know if you guys can see it and stuff, okay? But I'm really obsessed with it, and it actually just made this look 10 times better than what it already was. So yeah, enough of the chit chat, let's get started. If you want to see how to create this makeup look, then just keep on and watch. So guys, I have started by priming off my eyes, and I'm using the P. Louise base in the shade Rumor 2. So I'm just patting this on and building it up. I like to just take my time with this product because it is like a quite thick consistency. It can sort of crease easily, so it's best to just pat it in and take your time to build it up. I've already done my brows and I've slightly darkened them a wee bit because we are going for a more grungy glam, and then looking back in photos and like videos and stuff, I'm like, you should have darkened your brows a wee bit if you were going to go for a look like that. Do you know what I mean? So literally just building this up, and I'm just patting it and I'm bringing it right into the inner corner of the eye, and I'm also just bringing it the whole way into the outer corner as well, just for an extra bit of a base, so that way the shadows will pop up more intensely. I've also changed like sort of my eye routine a wee tiny bit, like not like blending skills or anything, but just like underneath the eye. I've started to do that again, like the whole eye together, because I bring my base the whole way down now. I already have like a base for my sort of shadows to go on, as opposed to waiting and doing the face and then doing underneath. I'm mixing like a few of my palettes today, like I'm using a few different ones. So I'm like mixing between the Anastasia Madison Renaissance and the Soft Glam palette, and also just deepen up the eyes slightly with like a darker purple. I'm going to go in with the Bessie shade from P. Louise. So firstly I'm going to go in with my 223 Luxe Crease brush from Zoeva, and I'm going to go into the shade Love Letter from the Modern Renaissance palette. It's just like a really nice sort of deep pinky purple shade. It's really strange, but it's an absolutely beautiful colour. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just starting in the centre of the eye as usual, you guys know the drill, and I'm going to start to blend. Like look at like the pigment of the shadows from using that P. Louise base. I really highly recommend it. It's so good. I literally tried it out first on my clients, like I've tried it before, do you know what I mean, but I've never really given it a chance on myself because I don't know, I've just always stuck to using my my eyeshadow primer from Aine, but this is like top notch, best eyeshadow primer ever. Now that I'm happy with how my sort of first layer of that shade is, I'm going to now go in with my transition shade. So I'm going to go in with Dusty Rose from the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia. I'm just going to go around the edges of the last shade that we picked down, and I'm just going to make sure that the colours are like blending seamlessly together. You guys know the drill. But what I have been loving is, you guys already know that I love blending my shadows up into my actual, you know, brow. But I've been really enjoying bringing my shadows like right into my teardrop now. Like it's just because if I'm going for like a real grungy, like I would call this like a grungy like smoky eye. If I'm going for something really grungy, I'll take it right into the inner corner and slightly blow it out to the outer corner as well. So you can see now that them colours are starting to blend really nice together, but you can almost notice that your last colour is disappearing. So the love letter shade is slightly faded away because we have blended the edges of it with this shade. So what you want to do is when this happens to you, you want to make sure that you go back in and build your intensity up with that shade. There's no point leaving all your hard work undone. Do you know what I mean? Like, if that makes sense. Like, if you build your colour up so much and then you go in with other colours and it starts to fade away, like that is just wasting your time. So why would you sit there for that length of time building that colour all up and then just leaving it when it disappears? So what I always like to do is I just like to go back and forth and have a wee play. So I'm just playing about now and going back in with that last shade, the love letter shade. The next shade I'm going to go in with is Venetian Red from the Modern Renaissance palette. I've just took it on another 223 brush by Zueva. These are my favourite brushes, like unbelievable, because it's like a tapered brush, it gets right into the crease. So this is just like a darker sort of reddy pinky shade. And I'm just taking that through the crease, but I'm taking it slightly lower than our love letter shade because we still want to see that colour sort of peeking through. So I'm just blending this in the same direction as we have done throughout the whole entire look. Just blending. As you'll notice, you'll see that your love letter shade is starting to disappear. So you go back in with your love letter shade. You go around the edges of that, making sure that the colours are blending together, that there's no harsh lines, and that you can also still see the definition of all your other colours that you've placed down. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back into the Dusty Rose shade, and we're going to just go around the edges of that as well. Just want to make sure that everything is all cohesively blended together and that you can still see your variety of colours on your eyes. Like, say there's no point building the colour up and then like just leaving it whenever it sort of disappears. Okay, so the next shade we're going to go in with is the shade Bestie from the P. Louise palette, and this, I just done a swatch, but it's a terrible swatch by the way, don't judge. So this is Bestie right here. Bestie is like a mixture between a purple and a brown. It's like a really nice colour, and I love using this, especially if I'm doing like a smoky eye or something and I want to add a wee bit more of a definition like through the crease or whatever. So I'm going to just slightly take Bestie and I'm going to put it in the inner corner and slightly through the crease and at the outer corner as well, just the way you would if you were doing like a spotlight eye. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just going to take a bullet brush. This is from the Kira Daily Phoenix collection, and I'm going to take that Bestie shade in the inner corner. I'm leaving the centre completely clear, by the way, guys, because we're obviously going to be going in with our shimmer. So I'm just going to slightly bring that through the crease area, and this wee brush is absolutely perfect for getting into wee sort of creaks that you can't get into, like the outer corner and the inner corner, and it packs on colour really well as well. Right, okay, I'm just going to move this mirror because it's not actually really necessarily needed just yet. So I'm going to take just like a flat sort of fluffy brush. I like a packer brush, like a shader brush, as opposed to like a dense flat brush, because I just think that it packs colour on too blocky for me. So I'm just going to spray a little bit of the primer water, like I've been running out of this. Spray it on the brush slightly, and I'm going to go into the rose pink shade, this one here. I'm just going to put it on my brush, and you can see the area that I've left completely bare. I'm just going to pat it on as opposed to swiping. I don't want it to go on really chunky or like sort of, I don't know, do you know sometimes like when you do like a pigment, it sort of comes out like a foiled shadow. So I don't want that to happen. Like sometimes when you spray your brush it comes out like a foiled shadow because it's damp. It packs on the pigment more. But I just want to sort of slightly tap it on to the centre of the eye just for a little bit of a pop of colour. So this isn't like this is like a spotlight eye, but it's not a structured spotlight eye. I'm not actually carving my crease out, I'm just sort of packing the colour on. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in and do my winged liner. So you guys know that I cannot talk whenever I do winged liner. It's so tricky for me. Literally all I do is I just create a little sharp line across the lash line, and I go from the outer corner, drag it up, drag it across, and that's it. So I'll obviously like speed it up and stuff, but I just thought I would explain exactly what I do. I just can't speak when I'm doing winged liner on camera. So I'm going to be using my NYX Vinyl liquid liner in black, and then over the top I'm going to use my Jeffree Star I'm Royalty liquid lipstick just around sort of the edges of the black, just for a wee bit of 3-dimension liner, you know what I mean. So I'll do a zoom up and stuff at the end so that you guys can obviously see what the liner and stuff looks like, but I think it just really made this look, it looks really cool. So yeah, I'm going to do liner. Okay, so I went ahead and popped on some lashes as well. I'm not even joking, guys. See that whole step? It's so tricky. Like, it's so messy whenever you're doing liner and then doing like a separate colour liner over the top. It does get messy. Like, to be worrying if like the colour sort of transfers on top of the other colour. You just want to lay down your actual base of your wing first, so you have that shape and you know where you can trace over, and then you can go back in with your liner again and sort of fix it up like I did. So I cannot live without my NYX Vinyl liquid liner for to do wings. I am so bad at wings when it comes to doing gel liner. I just think gel liner is so hard because it dries so quick. This does dry quick, but it gives you so much precision. Like, you can just go, I'm actually done. So yeah, I went in with the Vermeer shade from the Modern Renaissance palette, and I just put that on my brow bone as like a little bit of a highlight. I haven't done a brow bone highlight in like a minute, like on myself and even on clients as well, to be quite honest. So I'm actually going to start now, enough of the talking. I'm going to start underneath the lower lash line. So I'm taking the Pyramids base again, and I'm just going to take my flat brush, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pat this on underneath the eye, just like you did with your base on your lid. So I'm going to take my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide on eye pencil and Provision. I think this is broke. Yeah, she's definitely broke. She is broke. But I don't care, I'm not fighting with sharpener. I actually am just super duper lazy. So let's get started. We're going to put this in our waterline, and also underneath the lower lash line as well. Look like hella crazy right now. You're like, oh my god, I thought that was a brush. You look hella crazy right now. You don't have to put as much black on as you like as this, but I'm not putting like any black shadow on. I'm simply just doing this for like a dark base so that my purples look darker. So I'm going to take another bullet brush. I'm going to take the shade Bestie again from the Pyramids palette. And I'm just going to take this under the lower lash line, and this is going to blend out our black. I keep going to like lift the shadow out of this palette and realizing like I'm not actually using this palette yet. So this is just going to really like make that purple a slight bit darker, and it looks like it's a black. It looks like you have panda eyes, so you want to just take a clean blending brush and you just want to go around the edges of that colour, ensuring that it's all seamless. I'm now going to take the shade Contour from the Pyramids palette as well. It's just a really nice sort of warm purpley shade. I'm going to take this underneath that last shade that we placed down, just for a little bit of definition, highlighting, or whatever you want to call it. And then I'm just going to get my clean brush again and blend it with the edges. So for my inner corner highlight, I am using the Peaches and Cream Pearl pigment. This is like Life. It's like an iridescent pigment. It looks white, and then when you like sort of turn, it's like a rosy, dusty rosy pinky colour. It's absolutely beautiful and it's perfect for this look. So I'm happy enough with that, and then I'm going to go in now with my Zoeva fine liner brush, and I'm just going to take a little bit of the collection Lasting Black Gel Liner, and I'm just going to do my little inner corner wing that I always do. So this brush is absolutely perfect. Like, look at how thin that brush is. It's so perfect for getting into the corners and stuff. So pretty much all I'm doing is I'm just following my tear duct, bringing it into the waterline, and then slightly just sharpening up the edges. That is literally it. Takes 2 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my face. Yes, I am priming. I have just been really bad lately, and what has been working for me is, like, I always seem to go back to the Professional by Benefit. This just really sort of keeps my makeup in place, especially around my T-zone area. I've been feeling really oily around there. This isn't a mattifying primer, by the way, but I've just been feeling really oily around there, and I've also, my pores have been like really bad around that area of my face. So whenever I put the Professional on by Benefit, it really just keeps my makeup in place all day around my nose area. I just don't know what is wrong at the minute when it comes to my makeup. Like, there's days where I'm completely fine, and then there's days where I wake up and I'm so oily, and it's just absolutely disgusting. So I'm going to go in with the MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance primer, and I'm just going to put this all around the rest of my face. It's so weird. I think it's just combination skin, obviously, that I have, because I'm completely oily around the rest of my, like, around my T-zone area, and then around the rest of my face I am completely fine, like actually even worse and dry. For my foundation today, I'm going to go in with the Milani 00B Milani Concealing Perfect. So I've just took 3 pumps, and I'm going to blend it out with my BTY number 3 brush. So let's move on to concealing. So for concealer, I'm going to be using the Unique Mineral Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer in the shade Scarlet. So I'm actually just taking a little tiny bit, and I'm going to actually blend it out with a eyeshadow brush. So we're all done. I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Matte Maker mattifying powder in the shade Classic Ivory. I need to get a new one of these because it's almost finished. It's so good, guys. I'm going to just take it on a dome shaped brush, and I'm just going to pack this on underneath the eyes, and this is just going to make the under eyes still stay in put, like with the brightness, like in regards to the brightness. I'm going to take a little bit of my translucent Airspun. Right. I'm just going to spray my face with the PS Primer Water again, and this is just going to lock all of the powder in place. It's going to just leave the skin feeling nice and refreshed throughout the day, and because we are going to go in with our highlight now, it's just going to leave a nice damp surface for our highlight to stick on. I think that whenever you go in with like highlight just on top, the way my face would be now, it just looks super powdery. So to have that realistic sort of glow to the skin and making it look really nice and glossy looking, if that makes sense. Spritz a little bit of your face. Now, all sort of going to go in with the Like a Diamond highlighter now by Doll Beauty. Reckon I need a new one. I love Doll Beauty highlights, they're so good. To contour my face, obviously I'm going to be using Harmony. I need to get a new one as well. Like, I need so much new stuff. rounds up the face, I'm going to go in with the medium tan mineral skin finish by MAC, just on a multitask brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to go over the edges of my, or sorry, over top of my contour. Blush, I'm going to go in with my Milani Baked Blush in the shade Bellissimo Bronze, just on a Ghirardelli brush, Ghirardelli blusher brush from the Goddess collection. I'm going to put it on the apples of the cheeks, blend it up towards my contour, and highlight and bronze. I've just started to fix up my lower lash line. I started to blend out the harsh edges, like obviously from fixing and cleaning it up with concealer. I'm just using my clean brush, and I've went into the contour shade from Peel Away again, just slightly now, not too much, just a tiny bit, and I've just blended that out. And then I'm going to get my bullet brush one last time and go into the shade Bestie, and I'm just going to take that under again, just deepening it up a tiny bit more. Lastly, I'm going to go in with my lips, so I'm going to go in with the Sandstorm Matte Lip Liner by NYX. Then I'm going to go in with my Velvet Teddy lipstick by MAC, and then over top I'm going to go in with my NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Ginger Snap. So you guys know I'm just going to speed this up because it takes me like forever to fill my lips in. Guys, this is the end of the makeup look. I really hope that you have enjoyed it. Just wanted to do something like a wee bit different, and I just wanted to come on and basically show you guys it, like the few wee tips and tricks that I've been changing in my makeup routine. And yeah, pretty much just sat down, went with the flow, didn't really know what I was doing, so I didn't want to have camera, and then did the other one on camera obviously for you guys to show you what I did, blah blah blah. And I actually am like pretty obsessed with this look. I have not done like a grungy eye as grungy as this in a long time. I usually do like grungy eyes when it comes to like browns and nudes and like black and whatever, and I haven't done like a grungy eye, like a dark purple or something the way this one is anyway. So I'm really living for it. So if you have enjoyed the video, please don't forget to give it a big massive thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you aren't already subscribed. Be sure to click the notification bell over in the corner in order to get notified every single time that I upload a video, because YouTube has changed this like octogram or something, I can't pronounce it, which means if you aren't subscribed to my channel, then you'll not sort of see my videos. Don't know, I'm still sort of learning about it all myself, but just be sure to click the notification bell and you will get notified every single time I upload. So yeah guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this. I believe all my social media listed down in the description box below, so you can go ahead and follow me on there as well if you aren't already. So yeah, I love you all so much, and I will see you all again on the next one. Bye!